Mr. Speaker, I thank the Honourable Lady for her question. Britain is pursuing all diplomatic avenues to press the warring parties into a permanent ceasefire, to allow unrestricted humanitarian access, to protect civilians and to commit to a sustained and meaningful peace process. I visited Eastern Chad last month. I met with refugees who had lost everything and were fleeing conflict and hunger. I was greatly moved by what I saw, and I reaffirmed Britain's steadfast commitment to the people of Sudan. 88% of those crossing the border were women and children. On Monday, to mark 1 year of brutal conflict in Sudan, Britain announced its third raft of sanctions targeting 2 entities linked to the RSF and 1 entity linked to the SAF. On the same day, my noble friend Lord Bennion represented the UK at the Paris Humanitarian Pledging Conference for Sudan and its neighbours. On behalf of the UK, he pledged £89 million, a near doubling of UK ODA for Sudan from the previous year. He delivered a strong message with international partners, which, along with Britain's sanctions, sends a clear signal to the warring parties that they must stop fighting and meaningfully engage in the peace process. We welcome, Mr. Speaker, we continue to lead at the United Nations Security Council, where we hold the pen on Sudan. On the 8th of March, the UN Security Council adopted a UK-drafted Ramadan ceasefire resolution calling for immediate cessation of hostilities. On the 20th of March, we warned that obstruction of humanitarian access by the SAF and RSF is resulting in the starvation of the Sudanese people. Over the last year, Mr. Speaker, Britain has provided £42.6 million in humanitarian aid to support people in Sudan, including £12.2 million to UNICEF for nutrition activities and approximately £23 million to the Sudan Humanitarian Fund for multi-sector response, including a high proportion of food security interventions. Britain has also helped those fleeing to neighbouring countries. Last year we provided £7.75 million to support new and existing Sudanese refugees in South Sudan and £15 million to Chad. Mr. Speaker, we continue to advocate for a return to a civilian-led government, and we urge all Sudanese stakeholders to engage in an inclusive dialogue that will deliver the peace and stability that the Sudanese people deserve.